What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. This time it's John Wick 2 from Hot Toys, and you can order this figure at bigbadtoystore.com. Just click the link down below. We're gonna start off with a box. Very beautiful design right here. That is embossed, as you can tell. I was like touching it. It's nice when the light bounce off of it, because it just looks shiny, and it's just beautiful. You can see here John Wick, and the box is, like it has this reflective material. It's really beautiful, as you can see here. And then you can, if you could fit it in a detolf, I would highly suggest use it as a backdrop, because the backdrop that's included in this figure is not really good. As you can see in the box, he has that, I believe those are his tattoos on his back, if I'm not mistaken. And on the top, John Wick, and it does have the, if you touch the top of the box, it has this like a leathery feeling sort of thing. So, and this is the so I'm gonna take out all the contents inside. So there's so many weapons that they have to include a separate bin in here. So those are the shotguns, some automatic weapons. I believe those are the M4 or SPR. I forgot. I think this is the M4, and this is the handgun with 2 magazines. So everything is kind of like all over the place here, because I just opened it. I'm opening it as I show it to you guys right now. So it's kind of like an unboxing. But once you receive the figure, take him out of the shipper box, it's been bounced around and all that stuff. However, I got this from Big Bad, so it's double boxed. So the box itself is fine. It's just that the contents inside might be a little bit out of whack. And this is the figure with all the hands that it comes with. The beautiful base. Those are the coins on the top, and the one on the top is like, I forgot what you call that, where you put your blood in, like the marker and whatever. I rewatched the movie, but I should have just looked at the definition right now. And these are the hands that it comes with. There's a good array of hands, and as you can see, the left hand does have his ring, but different types of hands, different types of weapon holding hand or gun holding hand, because some guns have a bigger grip, like this guy, and some of them has this adjustable grip on the front. So anyone who shoots guns know that it is more, you're more accurate if you use that foregrip right there. And this is, I believe, is the shotgun that it comes with the sight, the hollow sight. And this would be any gun enthusiast dream. Owning him, Matrix, Punisher. The guns are really nicely detailed, as you can see here. Even the paint application has this worn out look, which is really great, and Hot Toys is really good at that. And there's some movable parts on the guns, and this like this foregrip right here, it does move around, so you can adjust how the figure just bounces up and down with his foregrip. So that's a plus right there. And as you can see here, I'm just in awe of all these accessories that it comes with. For the price, I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. John Wick, and you got this knife that kind of, like, it kind of reminds me of the Joker knife, to be quite honest with you, but it doesn't retract or anything. It comes with a, this pistol, different types of pistol. I'm not gonna name them all. I'm not that expert when it comes to guns, although I do enjoy seeing them. You see my hands, and I'm trying to, focus this gun. This looks like a Glock. You see there is a, I don't know if that's the company that I don't know if that's what they used in John Wick. It's like a company that makes guns, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with them whatsoever, because they're all over the place when it comes to the guns. He does have this on this other pistol as well. You'll see the same symbol on the M4 right there, transversal or something like that. Yeah, I don't know about that, but see, the barrel is gold. That is just a beautiful barrel. The grip has a textured grip. The mag, you can remove the magazine as well. So there's a lot of movable things in here, and just a beautiful figure. I did buy a gun rack on eBay, and let's see how it's gonna turn out. One of those things where I just don't like the look of it. It's like white, and it just doesn't feel right. But I want to display all these guns, and this is the marker where if somebody finishes their contract, I believe You put there's like a poker in there. You just put your thumb in, and this one is in the open state. And there's one, and you can see that that's insignia that we saw earlier. I believe that's a tattoo of his as well. Maybe like I haven't seen the new John Wick movie. Waiting for it to come out in 4K. Maybe not exactly waiting for it to come out. Waiting for it to go on sale on 4K. And these are the coins that he comes with. And you can see the front, and it's different from the back coin, which is attention to detail by Hot Toys. Kudos to them for that. And if you've seen the coins in here, even the one that are stacked up, they're not fully aligned, which is pretty cool, because if once you stack up coins, sometimes it moves around, and I mean it is stacked up, but it's really nice. And this is the other handgun. It looks like a 1911, if I'm not mistaken, and then it closes down right there. It does have this wooden look to it, and it's really shiny. 2 clips on them, so that's what I believe what he was given by Morpheus in the movie when he went up to the rooftop, and he was given a task, and he was only given 1 clip basically. And this is the M4. The stock is, you can retract the stock. You have the dual mag. It looks like a mag pull as well for the magazines. Railing on the front, and you have the foregrip. This one is the Benelli, I believe. Yeah, again, you'll see the insignia there. This is really cool because you can see that it goes back and forth, and I don't know if you can actually put in a bullet in there, but they gave you 2 spare shells, and there's one right next to the gun itself. And as far as the base, it looks pretty cool. I like it. It has this like a weird texture print in there. And John Wick, I hope this was a plaque. I've been saying this for a while now. Don't be cheap on us, Hot Toys. You've been raising price every single year. Make it a plaque. It just makes it a bit more premium, so to speak. And this is the backdrop. A really boring backdrop. It's just black. With I believe this is the one in New York, or no, in the Italy. I believe Italy is the one they went to, and under the catacombs or whatever it is, where they're having a party. Why is it blue? Maybe because of the lighting. I don't know, but I don't know if I want to use this for not even for photography. And I'm just gonna do some rough cuts when it comes to his suit. I mean, this is a guy who wears a suit, so I just want to show you his shoe. I don't know if it would reflect on the camera, but his shoe has some speckles of dust in it, so it's some weathering. Not exactly clean. He does have a belt. The tailoring is really good. It's like perfect fit. If I had to buy a suit, this is where I'm gonna go to his tailor, because it just looks like nicely fitted on him. He's black on here. You got to be careful in those little buttons, because I already lost one, but they do come with a some separate buttons there. But this is the John Wick. I do apologize, I don't have the best image that I got, but I'm gonna transition him to the John Wick of Hot Toys. And a lot of people are saying that it's not spot on John Wick, and I do agree. It's not 100% Keanu Reeves. However, I would say that it's still a lot better than what I expect them to be. Is it better than the customs that I've seen? Some of the custom face shape, I would say, or the shape of his head or his face is a lot better. He's a little bit chunkier on this one. I think that's what it is. Like on the cheeks especially. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you can't, really mistake that iconic beard of Keanu Reeves for somebody else. So, I mean, I'm not gonna use a custom head sculpt ever. I mean, the paint application is great. It might not be 100%, but who cares, So I'm gonna put him in a few poses before we wrap this thing up. Here he is, like holding his shotgun, kind of leaning over. Maybe there's a barricade or something that is he's trying to avoid, so that is pretty cool pose for me. He does have his strap on gun on his back. It's not even a 3-point sling, but it's okay. John Wick with his array of weapons, and Here he is. I mean, he is fully poseable. The only thing that it's you're gonna have some trouble, I suppose, is with his suit, because it is tight fitting and it looks great when it's tight fitting. The problem with that is that moving him around, you'll see literally see the stitching kind of pulling back and forth, and you know that even if you do it as like in real time in your suit, if it's too small for you, if you move around, you put the risk of tearing the seams. And I always have that fear with John Wick, because I do want to put him in some extreme poses, which he could, because the body type allows you to do so. Now the tight fitting clothes typically would allow you to do as well, because this is a figure that has fabric as far as his costume or his outfit is concerned. However, because it's so tight fitting, that it's just a little cringe worthy when you are doing that. So like this pose right here, you can see there's a lot of bunching up happening in his elbows, and his the elbow part, you just gotta pull him up a little bit. So but the shoulder part, as you can tell right there, I'm gonna try to illustrate it, but it's gonna be difficult because the fabric is black. But you can see right here in the shoulder area, there's a lot of tug and pull going on. And I'm not really, I mean, I want to do that. Like even the back seam right here, all the way in the back, you can see they're tugging and pulling. So yeah, you see that right there in the back, all those seams and whatnot. And I mean, it really is up to you, however you want to push this figure. At the end of the day, it's a suit. You can probably replace that, but it's a nice looking suit, and it matches. Even though it's black, it matches his pants really well. So I don't really want to ruin it. But again, it depends on how far you want him to go as far as poses are concerned. Now, any poses that is close to his body, one arm going across his body and all that stuff, even aiming the gun, even as this pose, it's really a really simple pose. You just bend the elbow kind of like 90 degrees, put the shoulders, the point of the elbow above, so you got that knife wielding weapon on the other hand. I wouldn't say it's a task, but it's not safe, so to speak. So this would be, I would say, my go-to pose, because there's no stress on the suit. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna put him in this kind of poses all the time. I'm gonna have fun with it, because this is one of those figures where you just have to experiment what kind of poses you can pull off, and you're gonna have fun with it, and with the array of weapons that he comes with. This handgun with a compensator. Him fighting off some bad guy. I got some guys from Star Ace, Jules and Vince, that are wearing suits. That would be a perfect bad guy for him. Like if you just kind of blurt him out and having a gunfight. And so that's some things that I'm gonna do on my Instagram. Just have fun with your figures. Just be careful. I would say no sudden movements. Don't force him. If it feels tight, you just gotta shift like his suit around. Just shift it around, and you might get the nice results that you are looking for. But you just gotta be patient. These are expensive figures that you don't really want to force them. And of course, the obligatory Neo pose. Like, what is this, like 20 years difference right here? So that was a quick one, but that's it. That's all I have. And this is the John Wick figure. So hopefully, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully this one helps you out. It's a no-brainer. You gotta pick this one up. Unless they're coming up with John Wick 3, maybe with a better head sculpt, but you're gonna get the same clothes, I suppose. Like in John Wick, like I said, I have not seen the movie, but what else can you really put in? Like more guns, I suppose, and 2 head sculpt, one of them screaming, one of them is relaxed like this. Would I really buy that? Yes, I would. Yes, please give me one. Maybe like a white suit, like a clean suit underneath, or a bloody suit or something like that. But yes, I love the movie. One more thing that they could do maybe is Equalizer. I would definitely get that. I love those kind of movies. Jason Bourne, please, I'll get me too. But yeah, as far as this figure is concerned, definitely a must-have. Go ahead and pre-order this. It's currently in stock at BigBadToyStore.com. Just make sure you get that. Well, you don't need to pay extra for the double box, because they just box it like that, $4 shipping. So you can put them on Pile of Loot. And once again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I got, tons of more videos to come. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next review.